This video is sponsored by Gelato. Sign up today and get up to 50% off your first order. Fine art prints are a much sought after item on sites like Etsy or your own online store. These prints are high quality and can feature amazing designs. In this video, I'm going to walk through how you can create a fine art print in Gelato. I also ordered 3 different fine art prints, and I'll show you the difference in quality between the prints. Let's jump in. I love making fine art prints, and they're pretty easy to do here inside of Gelato. So the first thing I'm going to do is in the main page, I'm going to go up here to product catalog, and then I'm going to choose a category. So here I'm going to select wall art, and you'll see there's a bunch of different options here. What I'm going to select is posters. From here, you're going to see a bunch of different price points. Make sure that you have your shipping regions selected because Gelato has so many different shipping stations around the world. You want to make sure that you're activating the products for your specific zone. So I happen to be in North America, and I've got these 3 items here that I'm going to compare in this video. The fine art poster for $12.48 Canadian, the museum quality matte paper poster for $15.93, and the premium matte paper poster for $10.40. Now these are similar in style when you design them, but the quality and the look and the feel of them are different when you see them in person. So let's go in and create a fine art print. So the first thing I'm going to do here is click on one of them. I'm going to select the first one and click it. And you'll see here, you're going to get some mock-ups along the left-hand side. What you want to do here is click create order, or you can add to your store if you're using an online store like Etsy or your own website. I'm going to click create order. But before I do that, I want to make sure I select the size. So I'm going to scroll on down, and I'm looking here on the right at the inches. I'm going to go to 11 by 14. That'll give me my price and my shipping, and now I'll click create order. I do want to point out that if you get the size wrong later on, you can always change it. So there is an option here on the left. And then right here, it says drop your design here. So if you have your predefined design, maybe you've used Photoshop, for example, you can just upload your print right here. You simply click the plus button and it opens up on your hard drive. If you've already uploaded the design, then you can click on the files button along the left-hand side. And we can see here, I've got a couple different prints uploaded. I'm going to click on this New York one, and this is a perfect fit. Using Photoshop, I've just cleaned up this public domain print. And if that's all I wanted to do, I could just simply click add to order and I can move on. Now, if you don't have an image and you'd like to create one right inside of Gelato, you can do that inside the design studio as well. So instead of clicking here to add my new design, or instead of clicking files, what I could do instead is I could click on text, for example, and I could add text. And then from here, you'll see a text box opens up. I've got an option here at the top to select my family of fonts. So for example, I'm going to click Noto Sans Display Bold. And then here I can make my text bigger. You'll see it centers pretty good. There's also a position thing here where you can center it right in the middle of the design. Now you can change the background and you can change the font color here pretty easily too. So I'm going to go into shapes and I'm going to select a rectangle. I'm going to put the rectangle here up at the top. I'm going to make it the width of the design. I'm going to make it shortened and I'm going to move it now to the back. So I'm going to click on my layers panel and I'm going to move my rectangle underneath. Now the text I've got is also black. So I'm going to change that now by selecting the text feature. I'm going to change this now to white. And we can see it pops up there. Okay, so here you can see pretty quickly I've made a funny print that you could sell on your own website. If you wanted to add in a graphic, you can either upload your own graphic, you just simply click files and then choose a file from your hard drive, or you could also go into graphics right here. So for example, if the old man who's retired is a football fan, you could put your image right here. Now, if you do add a graphic from the Gelato library, it does cost a bit of money. So you'll see my price there changed. So use your discretion when you're adding something in here. There's also a Gelato Plus feature, which gives you a subscription. And so this is a really nice feature as well. You can also take advantage of Shutterstock, which is a premium stock photo library. You'd have to look at each individual image here, but you can see there's some that are free and then there's also discounted premium images. So here, for example, if I select this old man, you'll see that this adds some character to the design. So it's totally up to you. Sometimes text designs are great. Sometimes you want to add in some graphics. And of course, you can import your own images as well if you're good at making things in Photoshop or grabbing public domain photos or designs. All right, so this New York poster that I got made, this is just simply called a fine art poster, and it boasts a smooth matte finish for a clean, glare-free display. The second poster, the Paris, France one, is a museum quality matte paper poster, and this boasts acid-free pH above 7 paper, and that prevents yellowing over time. And the third poster, the one with Lake Louise, this is a premium matte paper poster. And this one boasts a 200 GSM thickness paper. That's 80-pound thickness, which is really nice. And it's a matte, smooth, non-reflective surface. Okay, so I've got all 3 prints ordered, and now I'm going to show you how these look in real life. I'll put a link in the video description below. Just a heads up, it is an affiliate link, so that just means that if you sign up and purchase anything through the link, I would receive a small commission. The first print is the fine art poster featuring New York. This is the lowest price option out of the 3. So this is a great option for a budget conscious customer. It was delivered rolled up in a protective tube, and the paper is definitely better than a plain photocopy somebody could do at home. The printing itself is fantastic, very crisp, very clean, and I love the matte finish. The second print is the museum quality matte poster. This is definitely heavier stock than the first print. The printing is crisp, and I'm very impressed at how clean the white and red look. These colors are very uniform, and again, the matte finish is really nice for me personally. Now this one was shipped flat, and this can be a great selling feature for some customers who don't like the rolled up print. The third print is the premium matte paper poster. The original public domain design was an off-white background, and I digitally cleaned up this print, and the colors are bright and vibrant, but they still maintain that retro look and feel, so it's not overwhelming. This is also a heavier stock print, and it was shipped flat. So again, a great option if the customer values that. So overall, for me personally, I would say that there is very little difference between the archival matte poster and the premium matte poster. They are both essentially the same paper thickness, pretty thick. However, the archival matte poster has a better pH, so chemically it's better long-term. It won't degrade as quickly or yellow. So if that's important to your customers, they may be willing to pay more for that premium. So make sure to list that if you're on Etsy or on your own website. That's a great selling feature. For budget conscious customers, the rolled up print, which is called the fine art poster, that's a great option as well. All of these are superior to simply making a photocopy or printing them at home for the vast majority of customers who don't have professional printing equipment. I really hope you found this walkthrough helpful. I'll put a link to Gelato in the video description below. Here's another video that showcases some great Gelato products.